Good morning. So we are about to head down to the garden and get a bit of work done. Uh, it looks like it's going to rain again. So hopefully we can get something done before that happens. But our main focus for today is going to be to tackle the front yard and try and get all the weeds out. I think I mentioned in my last video that the weeds have taken over our yard. It has been a very, very wet December and January so far, and with that and the heat, the weeds have just exploded. So we're going to just go and weed. This is not my favourite thing to do, but it needs to be done. I can also give you an update on how the things are going down there. We've lost a couple of the lavender, but most of them are doing pretty good. And the rest of the plants, I think, are doing okay, but it's been a while since I've been down there too, so let's go have a look. So this is the state of it. As you can see, there is grass growing all through the lavender. We have cobblers, pegs, and all sorts that have popped up everywhere. So I'm just going to have to systematically start at one end and work our way down. Yeah, and this isn't even one of the worst beds, to be honest. This one's actually not too bad. So it's going to be quite the job, but we'll just get there one bit at a time. Putting the weeds in the green bin. Hopefully that means that we're not perpetuating the problem by keeping them on our yard. Okay, I reckon I've probably got another 3 of these to go. So the good news is that the majority of the weeds in here, we're getting to them before they seed. Unfortunately not all. So as you can see, this cobbler's peg has flowered and has gone to seed, so I'm trying to be careful when I take it out of the ground to contain those seeds, but undoubtedly we will have spread some of them, and that'll be the problem for the next round of plants, unfortunately. The other good news is that with all this rain, the weeds are coming up really, really easy because the ground is so soft. So that is making it a lot easier. But we're about maybe a quarter of the way, so I'm just going to crack on and keep going. Well, I've just got one little area left to do, which is down in the corner, and then we are done. It is definitely not a perfect job. I could probably spend hours here picking up all the tiny little weed seedlings, but I just don't have that time to spare at the moment. So we've done the best we could, got as much out, and then we'll have to just come back and do another round of it at some point. Oh man, I'm sweating. It's another very humid day here in southeast Queensland where I live. So yeah, the sweat is just, there's a lot. But one interesting thing I just noticed is that we don't only have weeds growing in this area, we have also sprouted a heap of baby gum trees. Let me show you. there's the weeds that still need to come out. But over here, look, there's one, there's a couple more. All of these are baby eucalyptus, baby gum trees. And while it's very nice that we have had them sprout, they can't stay because I don't have room in this area for more of those. So they're going to have to go. I'm going to have to pull them out, and I better do that now while they're still little. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. There's even more down there. So they have obviously liked these conditions for germinating, which is interesting. Okay, I'm done. So like I said, still so many weeds down here, but it looks like a million times better. I'll give you a quick look at what the bed is looking like, and then I'm going to go and probably have to get my son up from his nap. So let's start down one end and work our way up. The thing I wanted to show you is this bromeliad flower that we looked at a couple of months ago. Look, it didn't quite get as spectacular as I was expecting, but it's still pretty cool. So it grew all the way from down there, and then it's kind of gone out into these little side ones, which then have these come out of it. So yeah, very interesting. I've got more bromeliads there and here, and then we've got these Alternathera, which are growing very, very slowly though. Not doing as good as the ones further up the hill. Interestingly, we have a couple of resprouted grevilleas where we had chopped down really, really old trees. This one here is not in a great spot, but it looks really nice, so I think we're going to keep it for the time being. And that one looks quite good as well. And maybe we'll just try and keep them really pruned down so that they stay more as bushes than grow up into trees, because I quite like the fluffy texture that they've got going on. Down here we've got our row of lavender. So the bottom ones here have done pretty good. They're all growing. We've got a couple of little flowers on there, as you can see, some more weeds that I missed, but anyway. Then we've had one die there, and then we've got a row where they're not too bad, and then another couple have died here. That one is still clinging on to life, as is that one, and then we've got another row where they've died. The end looks good though, so I'm definitely going to have to replace some, but we will do that in the autumn. Here's the other lot of Alternathera that we've got going on. They look much nicer. I really like the pop of red in there. And our Poinciana is growing beautifully. It didn't flower again this year, so it is now 5 years old. So I guess maybe next year it might flower. And there's our Brisbane wattle trees that we pruned down in another episode. They're looking lovely as well. And then dotted throughout you just have Agapanthus, which have not started flowering yet. And I'm not actually sure if these ones at the front have ever flowered. Some of our other Agapanthus are flowering, like these ones over here. So yeah, we'll just see. I haven't done any, treatment of these Agapanthus at all. They haven't been split or anything. Whatever flowers we get, we get. But yeah, that's it. It's looking pretty good. I am sweaty and hot, so I am going to go up for a cold drink. Hopefully get that in before I have to go get the baby. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day and get out in your own gardens, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Well, we only just got it done in time. I walked back in, grabbed my son from his nap, and it is now bucketing down rain. So, oh wow, I'm so glad I got that done. Bye guys.